Sort of set up for it out. At the moment it's really get in the kit is 2 tie down ropes, around. That's awesome. Yellow, white, look really well for utes with rooftop tents. So depending on the direction of... G'day, it's Ryan here from Ranger Touring. The guys from OpenRoad 4-wheel drive have been kind enough to give me a 270-degree awning. We're going to be fitting it to my mate's Ford Ranger today. Not to throw shade, no pun intended, but it needed a bit of an upgrade in its awning. It's currently just got a little pull-out one. Today we're going to be upgrading to a 270-degree awning, which will provide great coverage around the back. We're doing a full unboxing and a bit of a review, and we'll be showing you just how it works out and about, fitted to the car. So once you get your awning open, you'll find you've got 2 bags in here, which has got all your mounting equipment for the awning. You've also got 3 mounting brackets, which are 28 centimeters in length to match your awning. So we're mounting this on one of the King's tub racks. We're gonna take the shower tent off the side. We're gonna move the rooftop tent over a little bit, and then we're gonna mount the awning on the top of these bars here. So what you get in the kit is 2 tie down ropes. You get the cord that goes for your lights, which are built into the actual railings of the 270-degree awning, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this is the strap that ties it down when you pull it all the way around the outside. You've got 4 pegs. You've got some long bolts if you want to fit it utilizing the bracket system. And then you've got just regular T-bolts to fit it if you're just going to do it the more conventional way, just fixing it straight onto the actual platform itself. And then, as I said earlier, you get 3 really strong brackets. They're quite reinforced, quite solid. They're not too heavy, but I think they're going to have really good strength because we are going to sort of have them on quite a bit of a lever sticking out. We'll see how this goes. So utilizing the short ones, I'm going to put the bolt up through the bottom, the washer on the top, and screw it down. Yup. All right, well that's on. I'm just going to tighten her up. Boom. Next up, get your bolts and start sliding them through the grooves. That's about where you want it. So now we've got the 2 brackets up at the moment. There is 3, and we're going to look to maybe install a 3rd one at the end, but we're just going to do it with the 2 for now. We've lined up where our brackets are with where the screws in the awning are. They've just been fed into the lines along here. Probably need 2 people to do this part. Put it up there. Put your washers and your nuts through on the other side. Tighten it all up, and we'll have a look at it. So she's up there nice and tight. We've got to readjust where the rooftop tent's sitting still, but we'll give her a first test. Still got the padding. Forward now, walk it round. That's awesome, what an improvement. Definitely beats the XTM one. Finished setting up the awning and it's gone to night now. So we've plugged the cords in. There's 3 of those that you plug into each of the beams. And then from there, there's a light switch on the top, which you can change between yellow, white, and then a combination of the 2. So they're pretty awesome. You can do that on each of them. If you wanna go to that yellow light for when there's bugs around, or if you just want that prime white light for max brightness, that's the setting you want to go to. We're going to be taking this out on a camping trip coming up out to Gunpoint, and we'll take it for a test run. So now I've set up the awning and we're taking it out for a trip this weekend. Just to first sort of set up for it out. At the moment it's really windy and it's doing really well in the wind. So you do have these support beams you can set up. We've extended them, but you can happily collapse them and fold them up to the top, and there's some little Velcro straps to hold them up. You don't necessarily need to extend the poles every time, but it probably doesn't hurt to put them up if there's a bit of wind around. If it's extreme winds, you can also then tie the whole awning down and it'll stay nice and stiff. Some other features that you've got with this awning is you've got some really strong triangular bars. It's really good for a few reasons. Firstly, for your clearance. These bars don't run the whole way along, so you're not going to hit your head on it as you're walking under it. You've also got an annex that you can fit to the outside of the awning. It actually just zips onto the side and wraps the whole way around the car, so you can enclose the whole outside of the car and end up with essentially a 270-degree tent around the car. On some of the newer models of the OpenRoad 270-degree awnings, they actually have the little bracket that sits up the awning. So when it's raining, it'll provide a bit of runoff. It'll situate on each of the poles and sit about an inch or two up. And run off there. We don't have that model, but still a really good awning itself. So these 270-degree awnings are really good for SUVs. They'll run the whole length along the car, but they also work really well for utes with rooftop tents. So depending on the direction of in which way you're going to fold your rooftop tent out, for instance, this one folds out to the right-hand side, which makes a 270-degree awning perfect for this configuration. If you've got a 180-degree awning, that works really well with a rooftop tent that folds out to the rear like I had on my car. You can get all of those on OpenRoad 4Drive's website at a really reasonable price with a really good construction. These awnings are super quick to unpack, literally takes about 30 seconds, and packing it up isn't too hard. The good thing about these are, even in windy conditions, you're not going to be struggling to hold your poles, and the awning's not going to take off on you because it'll fold straight around the side and you'll be able to roll it up nice and easy. Same thing with pulling it out, it's nice and quick. Unzip the canvas, pull the 3 Velcro straps off, and then you walk your cord around to the other side, and then you just need to find a spot to situate on the other side of your car that can hold onto the strap. So the canvas is really good quality. We haven't had this tested in the rain yet. It's similar again to other really high quality canvases I've had on awnings before. When you install it, it does come with 3 brackets. We utilised 2 in the install video that you would have watched, but afterwards we went and ended up putting the 3rd one on. It's probably just good from that reinforcement side of the house. It is a 25 kilo awning, which in the scheme of 270-degree awnings is actually quite low. It's a lot lighter than some of the Dachi and Bushwhacker ones that you'll find online. But again, it is still a lot of weight to be putting out the side of the car. So definitely recommend utilising all 3 brackets. But I guess the benefit of having a big reinforced awning is you get an excellent amount of shade and the security that it's not going to fall over or blow away in the wind. If you guys are interested in any 4Drive products, specifically a really good range of awnings, jump on the OpenRoad 4Drive website, use promo code Ranger Touring for 10% off on all purchases. Cheers.